Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here.
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 I belong here.
always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live, Kilmer Court, SAC Showdown doubleheader, as we're limited on the doubleheaders left in the 2023 season. As Coach Keith Edmonds joining me, Tim Atkinson here in the booth. Thomas Nolan, of course, on the camera, the one and only Thomas Nolan. So we're set here, Coach. A much anticipated matchup. This is going to determine really who is going to really take place and hold of this SAC crown. And the Homestead Spartans at 6-0 in conference play, and the Snider Panthers at 5-1 in conference play.
Yes, and as we can recall at the start of the season, these were the two teams, along with Northrop, that we thought would be in this position.
Yep.
So things are kind of working out, as they say, chalk.
Right.
So I anticipate a great game tonight. Both of these teams are looking forward to getting after each other. They're very familiar with each other. So let's just sit back and watch the show begin.
Yeah, you're talking about some outstanding talent on both sides here. When you're looking at the girls here first in our two-game doubleheader, as these are brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Looking at the outstanding roster that, I'm telling you what, they just continue to grind. There does head coach Rod Parker, and he has got a system now, Coach, all the way throughout the youth ranks, but really now 4-year players he has a hold of, and Allie Stevens and Molly Stock, just to name a few of really 4-year starters, if not 4-year, a lot of minutes. Those two players are going to be key here tonight.
Yes, and it's time for Coach Parker to be recognized as one of the better coaches in the state.
Yes.
Just continually develops players, develops great programs, and just perennially is one of the state's best teams. And we're not surprised by what Homestead has done. They just replace the parts every year, and they keep grinding and just do great things.
Yeah, there's no question about it. We'll talk about here. We'll talk about Snider here real quick. Obviously, one of the best players in the country in the junior class in Jordan Poole. We'll talk about that here because the band is about to serenade us here with the Star Spangled Banner. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Star Spangled Banner. We'll talk about the outstanding players for Snider as we get going, as they're going to go right into the starting lineups here at Kilmer Court. Shout out Athletic Director Steve Zimbo. Always an outstanding host here. We're out here at Kilmer Court. Now to our PA announcer for the starting lineups.
Emma Royce. Freshman number 10, Maya Epps. Senior number 14, Evie Bottoms. Senior number 20, Molly Stock. And senior number 22, Allie Stevens. The Lady Spartans are coached by Rod Parker.
Now for the Snider Lady Panthers.
Starting lineup for your Snider Panthers! Junior number 2, Nene Donahue! Sophomore number 10, Bree Bowers! Junior number 22, Jordan Poole! Junior number 23, Tia Finazzi! And junior number 30, Cece Sir!
So there you have it, starting lineups in the books. I'll replay them here in a minute, but Coach Jordan Poole, one of the most outstanding players we have seen come across, outstanding junior, and her in the backcourt with Nene Donahue, one of the best backcourts that we've ever seen here in Fort Wayne.
No doubt. I say this continually. Nene Donahue is the best on-ball defender in the state. Jordan Poole is electric in the open floor. She gets in transition. We just sit back and just wait for magical things to happen, and I just get excited getting a chance to see these kids play.
So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, Northrop and Homestead, your only two undefeated team here at 6-0 in the Summit Athletic Conference. If Snider wants to take part to the end here in conference play, they are going to have to get this win here tonight against Homestead. Homestead and Northrop still looms in a couple of weeks, but right now, Snider and Homestead, it is game on. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters, no shot clock in the state of Indiana. So head coach in his first year, Reggie Tharp, taking on head coach Rod Johnson. As Nene Donahue showing you the strength right away. Coach Rod Parker's, as Coach Keith Edmonds mentioned, 393 and 130. That's insane. 22 years at the school, a state title, of course. Just a tremendous coach. And they're going to get a double dribble. Halfway called by Coach Parker over there. But a nice matchup here with first-year head coach and Reggie Tharp, one of the most respected AAU coaches on Always 100. So this is going to be an outstanding matchup between coaches and players.
No doubt. It's just going to be interesting to see which tempo dictates this game. Homestead runs a lot of misdirection things, and Snider likes to get in the open floor, so we'll see whose tempo dictates.
Nice crowd on hand here for the girls' game. Of course, we'll have the boys up next. There's a steal from Nene. Coach talked about it. Poole back to Donahue. Right-hand floater. We're on the board here. Snider first with a 2-zip early lead. That's what they do. Get out in transition, Coach. So tough. And talk about special, once-in-a-generational type of players. Had a chance. Had a little technical difficulties starting it, but the freshman, Maya Epps, has been thought about since 5th, 6th grade. Coach, you know about her in the Always 100 program. There in the AAU side of things. Already has a couple of D1 offers. She is a tremendous basketball player.
And the next in the long line of players that come out of Always 100, and Coach Parker, again, has developed her and allowed her to be a part of this tremendous group, and she's just established herself as one of the better players in the area already.
She can do everything. Inside-out player, starting all games here, coming off her 8th grade season last year. Don't forget about that, Coach. If you listen to Coach talk throughout our broadcast, the jump from the high school level is so much, not only from freshman to varsity, but when you go from 8th grade to varsity, it's something special.
Yes, especially in this conference and the players she's going against. She's going to get baptized a little bit tonight with Nene Donahue Gardner, so it's going to be real interesting to see. She's just going to have to let the game come to her, and she's already got a bucket early and at the free throw line right now.
And Epps, that one halfway down, rimmed out. Here comes Poole. This is going to be a wire-to-the-wire contest, I do believe. Both squads playing really well right now as Jordy Poole can't pick it up. That's the first board for Epps. And we're going to get a whistle. Out of bounds. We're going to go the other way. That's what Snider does so well. They speed you up and just force careless turnovers.
Yes, and I just don't think Homestead wants to get in a transition game with Snider. And just an errant pass that time, but they'll be fine.
Here's Donahue. Let's go with the starters. That's the sophomore Bree Barnes, number 30. Number 22, Jordy Poole. 23, Tia Finney. Number 30 is CeCe Sims. And number 2 is Nene Donahue. For Homestead. That's Finney just a little bit slow on that roll. It looks like Nene has a little extra giddy up, which is saying something.
Yes.
As Barnes a little bit wide left. You see the nerves out here a little bit with the girls, but the starters, number 4, Emma Rust. Number 10, Maya Epps. 14, Evie Bottoms, as Molly Stock, number 20, hits it there for Homestead, a 4-2 lead. And the 5th starter for Homestead, of course, Allie Stevens. Outstanding basketball player, great 4-year career. This Allie Stevens, I remember back to the holiday tournament in her freshman year. I think she had 4 threes.
Yes.
Outstanding job and start to her career. And that's going to be a foul on Stock. That's going to send Sims to the line.
Allie Stevens headed to University of Nebraska, Omaha next year, Division I, and has just worked and continually gotten better and just a tremendous player. Unfortunately, I've had an opportunity to work with her and spend time with her and just a joy to work with and see her get these opportunities.
Yeah, it's good things happen to good people. There's no question about it. Second attempt here for Sims, pulls within 1.
And I think Sims is a key tonight. I think, again, we always talk about that third score, and I think Snider needs that third score, and at times it's been Tia Finney, and I look for Sims to be that person tonight.
4-4 our score. Here's this full court pressure. Stock, nice job to get it over here. Bottoms. Oh, beautiful ball fake, and then a bounce pass a little low for Stevens. A lot of contact there, no call.
Yes.
And it looked like that went off Sims' leg as she was staying out of bounds, but it's going to go the other way.
And just watching Nene Donahue cover the floor, Tim, she's just amazing. She'll guard all 5 people by herself if you let her. So.
It's just straight entertainment value watching number 2 play defense. That's right, we said defense. That's Jordy Poole's shot. That's the wing 3 ball that she loves so much, and you see why. High percentage. They run a lot of sets for that pop-out 3-point shot. Rust goes to Stock. Nice little low dribble. Maybe he could have pulled up that shot. Stevens look for Epps, and a little discombobulated early is Homestead with this pressure D of Snider.
And that's the thing that's going to be very difficult for Homestead tonight is how they handle the pressure.
Here is Poole. All 5 starters still on the floor for both coaches. Sims is going to back it out. She can really catch fire from deep. How about the dribble on the freshman? Outstanding stuff, known as a jump shooter and a 3-point specialist, showing you a little game to the bucket.
Well, I think Snider realizes that Homestead really doesn't have anyone in there that can alter their shot, so why not take it right at them as opposed to having a Tia Finney on the other end that can change the game defensively for Snider. So it's going to be really interesting. I think that the game plan is just continue to attack and see what happens.
Finney hasn't really got a look on the offensive end yet, but they will run sets for some pick and rolls. We've seen a little bit of that. Just haven't connected yet as Sims with her second opportunity. 4:07 left to go in this first quarter. Sims, beautiful shot. Hit them both. 9-4 midway through. This 1-2-2 trap. Look at Nene. Come on. And she never gets tired either.
Would you want to see that kind of pressure all night, Tim? Just someone in your face, and you want to put the ball under your arm and say, don't you ever get tired? Right. She is just relentless.
Look at her. It's insanity. Checking in is number 32, Gabby Helsum. She's a really outstanding freshman as well with Epps, and that's going to get a travel on Epps, but Gabby Helsum can really stroke it from deep, has nice size and length as well for her freshman. She's another player that's a D1 caliber ready player.
Yes, and going to continue to get better, and Coach Parker has obviously had these types of players before, and that says a lot about him that he's able to put 3 freshmen in on the varsity, and they play integral minutes during the game and just do a great job.
The other freshman that Coach is talking about is Whitney Inkenbrook. That's the daughter of the assistant head coach here at Homestead. And plays out of the OPS program, but she's an outstanding prospect as well with Epps, Ankenbrook, and Helsum. I mean, my goodness gracious. You got.
Well, you look moving forward. Northrop's got freshmen that are playing vital minutes, and as well as Homestead.
Sims with the block from behind. Yeah, you mentioned that's a great call. What was it? Williams Thomas the other night for Northrop had 30 or so points. I mean, it was high 20s, I believe.
Yes,
may have gotten to the
points.
30. I
Yes.
mean, when you have that kind of caliber and you got two D1 players, and Nevaeh and Sanaya Jackson, Swin Jackson down low, Riley.
Yes.
I mean, that's why this SAC, the top three in the SAC, are just tremendous and capable state title winners.
No doubt, no doubt.
Here's Epps. There is Ankenbrook, as we mentioned. Maroust. Epps on the pop out. 2-pound dribble. Right hand layup is good. That's really her strength, in my opinion, is her slashing, dribbling game.
And no fear. That's what I like about her. No, she just takes it at it. And if you block her shot, she'll keep coming right at you.
There's the lob. That's what you're talking about, Coach. No real inside presence. Yes. Coach Johnson may have to go with maybe Freem to come in here with some size.
No doubt.
Just to clog it up a little bit.
No doubt.
Here's Sims back to the line.
It's going to be her first team first.
You know, these games are all about matchups, Tims, and I think that it's important for Snider. They've decided that they're going to continue to go to CC Sims inside, and she's already got 4 free throws, and these are fifth and sixth attempts in the first quarter. So they may have found something that they're going to continue to work during the course of this game.
It's definitely working, no doubt about that. Second attempt is good. You hear Coach Tharp over there.
They got a 10-second call coming
That
quick.
is real close. Knocked away. Donahue. Poole finds her. Right hand scoop layup. Good. Snider really flexing their defensive muscle here. 2.5 minutes left.
And that's where you don't want to be pinned on that sideline.
Here's Allie Stevens. 2 dribble. Oh, that's a foul on Finney. Just hacked down on that. And all 4 coaches, as soon as that happened, Finney looked to the bench. They all raised their hands straight up.
Yes.
I mean, when you have that size and length, you already have somebody off balance. You stay tone, you're going to make it even more difficult. I mean, if they make the shot, you tip your cap.
And I think it's one of those things that Tia Finney will learn, that you're long enough and you can alter someone's shot without swatting it down.
Yeah, the block in that block category is nice.
Yes.
But it's all about the defensive stop.
Sometimes kids think it's about all the oohs and ahs you get when you block someone's shot 3 rows up in the stands.
Here is Poole, 12-8. Good start here for Snider. Donahue on the wing. Finney now. Poole looks to pop out. Guarded by Roust. Looking for the crossover. Step back 3 ball. Back rim no good. Oh, big board. 2-hand strong board from the junior. Finds Helsum. Ankenbrook. She can stroke it. Got it. How about the freshman?
Yes.
We're going to be saying that a lot here, folks.
I think so.
Helsum with the, Ankenbrook with the triple from the corner. Good answer. That's an offensive foul. Not set enough to the referees liking. That's going to go against Finney. Checking in for Snider is the sophomore Kyra Parker. Now checking in is number 32, Angenique Weeks. She's a senior.
You know, Tim, one of the things that post players or anyone setting a screen, let someone come to you instead of you going to them. That's how big kids and kids that are trying to set on-ball screens get called for that block all the time, or a lot of the time.
That, and I see the ball handler not timing the screen properly, going too early or waiting too long. That is a timing play for sure. That's going to go out of bounds back to Snider. Snider Cheerleader Panthers and the Homestead Spartan cheerleaders both in the building. Snider band will be serenading us all throughout the evening. Great atmosphere here at a 6 o'clock ball game on Friday evening here in the Fort. Home of SummitCitySports.com. 1:10 left. Donahue. They're going to be patient here. Poole on the wing. Oh, Donahue had an open look there. Weeks. Back to Donahue. Goes opposite the ball screen. Skip pass, had it taken away by Epps. 2-on-1 break. Epps is going to take this all the way up and swatted by Jordy Poole. Wow. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Unselfish. Are you serious? What a sequence by Snider.
Wow.
And Stevens, calm, coolly collected, answers back on the other end. Here's Poole. You just don't know what you're going to see every Friday night. Good double team, a freshman getting on the deck. It will stay with Donahue, 20 seconds. Floater, couldn't get it. Battle for the rebound, Ankenbrook brings it down. The freshmen have brought a little bit more life here for Homestead. Stevens couldn't get it, Weeks with the board. Finds Parker, up the Poole, 2 seconds. Got to get rid of it. Good if it goes, it does for Jordy Poole to end the first quarter. The score, 17-13. What a start. You're not going to want to go anywhere, folks. Right here live at SummitCitySports.com.
Wow. I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as we flip on into the second quarter. You can see the scoreboard having some issues. This one to our left, it looks like they got it fixed early. It was kind of skipping numbers a little bit, kind of a delayed issue there, which, you know, in a close ball game coming down where it can come down to tenths of seconds, you got to really, I saw Athletic Director Steve Zimbo going over there, take a peek, looking at the cords. Looks like we're set. It is back up and running, so we'll keep an eye on that. So 3 team fouls apiece. No squad has burned a timeout in that first half. Helsum, Roust in the corner, Stevens. She gets her feet ready so well.
Yes, that's what she does well.
Ankenbrook. Weeks doing some of the dirty minutes, dirty work. Love it for Coach Tharp. Donahue hit that 3 ball from the wing. No. Stevens with the 2-handed board. Got to be careful when Nene's around. Roust. Extra pass, Ankenbrook. Extra pass to Rouse. Good unselfish basketball. Couldn't get it to go.
And Tim, I just don't think Homestead wants to play that way.
Right. Oh, it's over and back. Good call by the officiating crew. It's a bang-bang. That's a right call.
Yes.
Yeah, had possession in the front court. Threw it into the back court. That looked pretty cut and dry to me.
Yes.
Coach Parker.
But I don't blame Coach Parker. I would have jumped up too.
Yeah, you definitely
especially if it's right in front of me and we don't get the call, I'm definitely going to say something.
Donahue up top. 1 minute into the second quarter. They want to get it to Poole. Couldn't get it front rim. Oh, nice. Didn't think she had the angle. Found a way.
Yes.
Emma Roast with a beautiful take. 2-point game. Up top, Sims. Now Poole. They are really overplaying. Snider may look into some back cutting. That's Poole with the floater baseline. Got it. A little bit of contact. Ankenbrook. Couldn't get her second one. Helsum with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Weeks from behind. The freshman really bringing some life to Coach Parker's squad here in this first half. So you're talking about 3 freshmen that play the highest level AAU basketball.
Yes.
As now one of them, Gabby Helsum, to the line.
Tim, this is the first time I've had an opportunity to see Gabby Helsum play. I've heard a lot about her and I've read a lot about her, and she just looks like a good-looking ball player.
Yeah, I've seen her a couple of times with my daughter being in the same grade. We've been in the same gym, so I've got to catch some of her games. We also did an OPA showcase over the summertime, which she was involved in. I think we did 2 of them that she was involved in. And, I mean, she jumps right at you, Coach, as you're seeing here tonight.
Yes.
3-point ball game, 6:13 left. In this second, the lob to Donahue. Tried to volleyball bat it towards Weeks. Now here comes Epps. Numbers for Sparty. Euro and a foul. Ooh. I don't know. We'll move on off that one. 2-point game, 2 minutes in. That's a travel called there on Epps. Man-to-man defense from both squads. The defense for Homestead has ramped up too. More active over the past 5-6 minutes. Weeks. Turned around jumper, a little long. Rebound Bottoms. Roust. Ankenbrook. Poole knew exactly she had to get to her.
Yes.
Here's Epps. Here's an advantage. Yep. As soon as she saw Weeks out on her, she knew that she could get to the cup. And that's going to be a foul on Weeks. I believe that's her second. It'll be the team's 5th on the Panthers. Bree Barnes and Tia Finizzi are going to check back in for Weeks and Sims.
Tim, sometimes when you have several young players, freshmen, that play integral parts of your program, you don't always know what you're going to get, but I tell you what, I'm sure Coach Parker has said, I've seen the future, and the future looks good.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. Right at the end of the tunnel. Well, his tunnel has never gotten dark.
No, not at all.
Here's Donahue. Stevens, good pressure from behind just to bother. Baseline. Nice play from Zai Finnessy just to pick that up. She's real quick on the dribble. Nice job by the sophomore just to find a way.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul. Epps, his arm got too high, and it hit Donahue right in the nose. And you got to call that as an official, as it was. And then they're going to get a 30-second timeout called by Coach Reggie Tharp. We'll stay right here. This broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive Group is celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Top Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. At Automotive Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit automotivecontracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. So back to the action. 21-17. Snider is led through. Wow, nice Jordan Poole.
Nice set by Coach Tharp. Jordan Poole came through an elevator screen, and they couldn't get to her, and you just can't leave her like that.
7-point lead now. Reggie Tharp, head coach for Snider, dialing that one up on the timeout. There's Epps. Oh, Helsum wants it. Yeah, she's got the shorter pull. You got to get the ball to her. Helsum, let's see what the post work. A little up and under. Beautiful. Just a little short. That's only going to get cleaner and cleaner, folks.
Yes, as she gets stronger.
Donahue, extra pass, Finizzi, baseline jumper, she can hit it. Nice touch, couldn't get it to go. Stays at 7, Stevens. Oh, got to get it right back, Roust. Epps, Bottoms, she can hit it. Evie Bottoms hit every part of the rim plus every part of the nylon, knocks it in. 4-point game. 3:49. Donahue rejects the screen, goes baseline. They're going to get a foul on the floor.
Wow. And Tim, I know that Jordan Poole's a tremendous player, but I think at some point you're going to have to give her an opportunity to get some rest.
Yeah.
She's just seeing double teams and so many different junk defenses, not necessarily junk defenses, but just has to work so hard to score that and then they ask so much of her on the defensive end in their press and guarding people in the post. And I just think at some point you're going to have to find some time to give her some rest.
Yeah, it's a grind out there, especially with the high emotion of a conference ball game like this, which really, I mean, as Snider knows right now, if they lose this, they have no chance of winning that Summit Athletic Conference title. Nene at the second. Back to a 5-point edge for Snider. And Coach Sharp did not think that was.
Yeah. Again, the play's right in front of him as the one with Coach Parker earlier.
Right. That is the 16th foul, so both squads went away from the 1-and-1. This is SummitCitySports.com. Thanks for joining us here tonight. We're at several different venues. Epps, that's a nice play. Blocked by Barnes. Oh, but a foul. I think her dad might be sitting up behind us. I gotta hear the voice somewhere.
Yes.
Over here, second, team 7.
Epps. Good. 4-point game. Sims is going to check back in for Coach Tharp.
It's going to be interesting to see it when Homestead, or if they decide that they're going to do some pressing.
3-point ball game. Poole. Barnes. Nene. 3 minutes left to go. There's Poole. She's got 11.
Great screen, too.
Couldn't get it to go. Donahue with the rebound. Had it knocked away a third time and then picked off by Bottoms. Here's Molly Stock. She's been quiet. Stevens. Epps. Skip pass. Good cut. The give and go. Knocked away by Donahue, though. And they're going to get a tie-up and a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Snider.
And it's really interesting, Tim, as you see when Allie Stevens catches the ball, they're right in her face. You just cannot let her have an opportunity for a clean look. She just shoots it too well. That's a great scouting report in regards to what Snyder's decided to do with her and Molly Stock. They're just great catch and shoot scorers, and it's been tough for them to get looks tonight so far.
Donahue, 2:20 left in the quarter. Poole goes opposite the screen. That's number. Ooh!
Wow.
Nay. Here's Epps to Stock. Roust. They want Stock in the corner. Nope, they pop out Stevens. Now Epps trying to back down Donahue. That's just not going to work. Oh, beautiful take from Roust.
And a great set, too.
She's been really good here in this first half. Number 4 in blue. 1:35 left. 3-point ball game. Sims pulls the trigger from deep. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Maya. Epps. Yeah, it was probably a gather dribble, but better safe than sorry. Found Stock down low. Then Epps on the cut. The left hand couldn't get it to go. Here's Nene. The look ahead. And that one picked off. That's another steal from Emma. Stock wants it. Gets it. Good recovery from Poole. Then Barnes. Now Epps. And Donahue just too strong.
Yes.
2 arms. Maya came down a little bit. Poole Nice job by Epps. Now Barnes on the floor. And she get a timeout?
They gave it to her.
And she got a timeout. How about the sophomore heads up to save possession? That'll be a 30-second timeout, I would assume, called or will be taken. That is 30-second timeouts. We'll finish our reads here as this broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, a system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? What's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firms, your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. So out of the timeout as Bree Barnes hit the deck and saved possession. 54 left in the second quarter. Wait, no. It was Snider ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it should be Snider's ball.
Because it wasn't a jump ball, it was a timeout.
Yeah, they awarded the timeout to Snider.
So, that will be Snider ball baseline. Donahue will look to inbound it. 3-point game, 54 seconds. Don't forget, we'll have the boys at the conclusion of this. Throwed it in here to Sims, a little over the top. Ankenbrook picks it up, finds Epps. It's a good post feed. That one thrown away. Here's Poole. She turns numbers into it. Kicks it. Sims got it. CC Sims for 3. 6-point game. 29 seconds. Nice. Hard take from Emma Rouse. She's been tremendous. 6-point game, 26 seconds left. What a crowd on hand here. There's plenty of action and atmosphere here at Kilmer Court and Snider High School. As we see Gary Hale come up here, he's taking some pictures. Excellent photographer here at Snider. And some national championship games and stuff too, and outstanding locally. 5-point ball game. 21 seconds. Donahue saw the open. Ballman. Oh! Wow. Samantha Ballman, the junior.
How about that?
For 3. Oh, and they didn't stop ball.
Oh.
Coach Tharp.
Sin.
Coach Tharp is not going to be pleased with the way that ended, and he's looking. Oh, yeah. So that will end our first half. What an outstanding environment and first half we saw. We'll be right back live at SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the EDGE program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels, we did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts, all with a 99% career success rate.
You belong here. Here.
Here.
I belong here.
Has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, SummitCitySports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And I mean, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And I mean, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
In 4 years, this could be you.
At the University of St. Francis, you'll find everything you need to succeed, from business, nursing and science, to the arts.
You belong here.
Our football team haven't won a sectional title in 32 years.
There's no team better than us if we just do our job.
Nobody really want to lose no more.
All you want is greatness. You want me 1, 2, 3?
This is the game that's been on my calendar all year.
We gonna need you. Staying disciplined.
We a whole different Northside team.
Area serious sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Halftime break here. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me, Tim Atkinson here in the booth. Coach, what do we got here? Leading scorers here for both clubs.
Okay, let's take a look at the halftime score of 33-27. The Snider Panthers are ahead of the Homestead Lady Spartans. Homestead scoring, we have Emma Royce with 7, Epps with 6, Bottoms with 2, Stock with 2, Stevens with 4, and those two are obviously going to have to get their game going. Homestead wants to have an opportunity.
Right.
Aikenbrook with 3, and Gabby Helsom with 2 for their 27. Take a look at the Snider Lady Panthers. Nene Donahue with 7, Balkman with 3. A tremendous shot off the bench for her to get a 3-pointer late in that second quarter. Jordan Poole with 11, Zy Finney with 2. Tia Finney has not scored yet, and CeCe Sims, that third scorer that Snider's been looking for, she had 10 points in the first half for their 33. If we take a look at some of the scores throughout the area, in the second quarter we have Wayne with 19, 14 lead over Bishop Dwenger. Concordia is leading Southside 26-20. Northrop was leading 60-17 at halftime. Now it's 77-23.
Wow.
In the third quarter.
So there you have it. Coach Keith Edmonds from Always 100. What a tremendous first half we saw, Coach, between this Homestead and Snider club. Snider out to a 6-point lead. It ballooned out to 6, maybe 7 at a couple of times. But Homestead has always had the answer, so it's going to be real key for the start of this third quarter, whether this balloons out above double digits or it stays intact and Homestead pulls right back.
Well, I think Snider understands that you cannot let Homestead run their stuff. They just have so many sets that they can run and multiple scores that they're in, and Snider decided they want to try and speed them up with the press. Homestead, on the other hand, has obviously had to find an answer for which everyone does in regards to trying to defend Jordan Poole and Nene Donahue, but also with CeCe Sims scoring 10 first half points. I'm not sure what her average is, but I'm sure she's over her average already. So, and again, that's what you have to have if you want to be competitive and have an opportunity to win the conference. I believe you have to have at least 3 kids, maybe 4 in double figures to give yourself an opportunity.
That's Coach Keith Edmonds. Good stuff as always. We're going to take one more break here to get set for our second half of game action right here live at SummitCitySports.com.
I came into PSM my freshman year after volleyball. Just coming here just really improved mentally and physically. I brought in my strengths. I came in and I learned how to grow as an athlete. I mean, I've gotten stronger, sprint faster, get up higher. My jump has elevated. Working with Tyler, he built up my endurance for everything, whether it's in weights, sprints. All across the board, we just keep working, and I have athlete development at Warsaw High School that I go to, and so I send him my thing every day, and he changes what we do in here to adapt to what we do there. High school volleyball, when you can go up to 5 sets, being able to just outwork everybody and still being able to put in that 100% was huge for me. PSM performance definitely helped me mentally. I know I can beat out people. I know I can work for what I have, and I know I can even go to the next level on the court. Looking at college, I can put on it. I'm training at a college level. I mean, I come in here and I watch college athletes train. You have hockey players, soccer. You look around and you see every type you can. Just being able to see that level, and I know that I can reach that level as well. You got to work to be the best, and that was just what I wanted to do. I knew that from a young age. I wanted to put in the work.
The athletes has always been here, and they're getting better. I'm watching, Summit City Sports, man, they're doing an awesome job. And, that's a plug. Them dudes are doing an outstanding job. And I'm able to be in Nashville and watch games on YouTube that they're broadcasting, and I'm seeing the talent. And it is just truly outstanding. And, you guys have seen the talent that's in the NFL now from Fort Wayne, Indiana, the talent that's coming up now, and the talent that, is just here, man. It's really cool.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. And, of course, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview Sports Medicine continues to lead the way in Northeast Indiana. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. No referral needed, saving you time and money. Visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big Eyed Fish. Kelly Automotive celebrating their 70th year in business. Shop all 14 of their brands at drivekelly.com. Top Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. At Outland Motor Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OutlandMotorContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditions, dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? What's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm's your answer. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfecting services throughout Northeast Indiana. Online degree programs at the University of St. Francis are built for convenience and flexibility. Most degrees can be completed in 12 months. Visit online.sf.edu. So, halftime break is over. We're finally back to the entertainment, folks. 33-27. Snider is on top. And that was a good look to start the quarter. Just
great
couldn't
set
get it
as well. Just missed the shot.
Sims, this would be huge. Couldn't get it. Battle for the rebounds off Finney. Nope, that's going to go off Epps, and it will stay with Snider.
And Tim, I mentioned this at halftime. I think Snider should get Tia Finney involved.
Yeah.
At least give her a touch and give her an opportunity for an offensive opportunity.
Yeah, the tallest player on the floor is Allie Stevens, but she plays more of a perimeter game.
Yes.
Obviously Finney strictly in the post, can't step out and shoot it. Nice take from Finney. I don't know if Finney got a block on Stevens on the take. I misspoke. All 5 starters back in.
That's her shot. She's not going to miss that. I've seen it for 4 years. Allie Stevens is not going to miss that shot.
What a setup on the dribble drive to find. Now Donahue. Ooh. Poole wasn't ready for it. Comes to it. Finney, baseline jumper. She can hit it. That one no good, though. Rebound Bottoms. Knocked away by Donahue. You're good. No double. Good screen by Epps. And just dribbled right into the defender of Donahue that time. That's going to be a turnover on the jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Snider. 33-30. Finney. Now Donahue. Good
nice
set.
Oh.
Looks like she just lost where she was in the paint.
She did. Great set.
This is trouble here. Woo! Finney with the left-handed rejection. Guys. Oh, that's a great catch.
Yes.
Nice catch from Sims, who finishes. Back to a 5-point lead. Epps. Look at the hands of Nene. Nene says no. Little
Good
shovel
pass.
pass to Barnes. Couldn't get it. Rebound Epps. Here's numbers 3-on-2. And the foul. How about that swipe on the open floor? Oh my God.
4-on-1, and Nene gets the steal. I just can't say enough about her on the defensive end, Tim. I just cannot.
Oh, my goodness. We've seen it since her freshman year. I mean, she came in right away, and you could see the potential and just her go-gettiness, if that's a word. Great energy, and has just continued to progress her offensive game as well. As we got a stuck buzzer there for a minute. Easy for me to say. Hello. So Donahue, second attempt.
And this gives Snider an opportunity to get back in their press, which, again, Homestead has struggled with tonight.
Did get a bucket all out of that on the free throw. 36-30, Stock. Just the 2 points. She had 2 fouls in the first half. What an answer. Gabby Helsum with the 3 ball. Poole, a little too unselfish there maybe. Robst. That's a travel. That will go back. Here's Poole. 5 minutes left. In the third. Sims. Will be strong with the ball there. A lot of players would have lost the handle.
Yes.
Finney's got to want it down there. Instead, they go to Kyra Parker. Kicks it back out to Poole. Parker, the sophomore, is checked in for the sophomore Barnes. Sims. Nice roll. Good hands from Epps. That'll be knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Helsum. Three-point game. 4.5 minutes left. Donahue. The lob to Finney. Now Poole.
Oh, good hedge that time by Gabby Helsum.
Sims. Front rim, can't get it to go. Rebound, Helsum. Stock. As I mentioned, just the 2 points, but strapped with 2 personal fouls. That's a strong screen from Helsum.
Yeah.
Looked like a Donahue screen. Poole. Oh, that was nasty.
Ooh.
It's another one we'll just walk on past. That looked really silky. But it'll be a turnover. And Rouse will inbound to Bottoms, along with Stock, Enkenbrook, and Helsum. So no Allie Stevens. She's getting a rest here about midway through this third quarter. Coach Parker knows how to play them. Enkenbrook, oh, you had to get her the ball there. She had it inside the block position. There's Stock. 3 ball. I'm telling you what, the junior has been tremendous for Coach Rod Parker here tonight. She ties it with a 3.
And Tim, I mentioned earlier, I just don't think you want to play Homestead in the half court. You want them to run. They just run their stuff so well and get the ball to the people that an opportunity to score.
What a steal again. Rouse, left-hand finish. Why not? The first lead for Sparty comes with 3:09 in the third.
Yep.
Woo. Donahue. Saw baseline. That's going to be a blocking foul on Bottoms. And it will be the first team foul.
That's going to be her third.
That is Evie Bottoms' third. Actually, that's the second on Homestead. Poole to answer. That one didn't look good coming out of the hand.
No.
Stock on the push. Guarded by Donahue. 38-36. Largest lead for Homestead here at 2. What a steal from Tia. Oh, got away with that. Found Poole. Poole, floater, right hand, the touch.
If people understood how difficult that was.
What a pass. And then the finish from Whitney Ankenbrook. Tremendous stuff from Homestead. That bounce pass was something special.
Yes.
I have to look at a replay to see who that was. I think it was Gabby Helsum. But here we go, 2:25. Back to a 2-point Sparty lead. Ankenbrook for the and one opportunity. And converted. Largest lead for Homestead, now 3. Poole. Finnessy. Allie Stevens back into the game for Coach Parker. Here's Zy Finnessy. Wow. Good look as they left Finnessy all alone.
Good pass, Jordan Poole.
The dime by Poole. Finnessy with the bucket. Oh, good step up on the trap by Poole. Donahue pushed that dribble drive right into Poole. Poole jumped the dribble and caused the turnover. 1:58 left. Don't go anywhere. You can get your refreshments at the end of the quarter. 1:55 left. Again with a beautiful pass to Kyra Parker for the bucket. Stock. Ankenbrook. Stock. Oh, beautiful little head fake. Ankenbrook. She was out of bounds. Was Donahue. The right foot just stepped out of bounds right before the pass. That's a good call. And we'll go out of bounds to Homestead. .127 left to go in the quarter. Don't forget, our boys matchup will be after this one. Head coach Jeremy Roush and his Snider Panthers playing host Coach Chris Johnson and his Homestead Spartans. See some high explosive. You know, they look at Snider's record and they're, 1-10 on the season overall, playing top level competition. But I'm telling you what, that is the best 1-10 team I have ever seen.
Those kids play hard, too.
Hard. They're just super young.
Yes.
So Coach Rouch will get this program right back where it's been. And stepped out of bounds. I like the no call, too, on the body. We'll go out of bounds, and it will go to Homestead. Down by Uno. And out of bounds.
And Tim, even if you're not in Nene Donahue's area, you're always aware that she's somewhere lurking. She's just constant. She's like a shark in the water, just constantly moving and just totally disruptive.
That was a great way to put it. Here's Finnessy. Free ball. Back rim. At the top of the backboard. That's good. Rebound comes to Epps. Finnessy did a nice job to stop ball. Helsum up the Roust. Stock. Has not forced anything. I like the way Molly Stock's letting it come to her. Speaking of coming to her, Stock, there it is. Speaking to existence there, Molly Stock with the board in the bucket. 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Finnessy, there's the back cut. And goes out of bounds off of Helsum. 20 seconds left in this third quarter.
Snider just needs to run a good set. I would imagine that they'll run either Jordan Poole off a 1-4 low or run her off a high ball screen. Looks like a 1-4 low, and just let Jordan create.
Here is Poole.
Yeah, there's your high ball screen. And she's dangerous right here.
Oh, just took it away. Who else but Emma Rouse? Oh, is that not foul?
Good block.
Oh, it was blocked by Finney. Or that was going to be an open 3 look at the end of the quarter, but don't go anywhere, folks. At the end of 3, we got a good one, 43-42. We'll be right back live at SummitCitySports.com.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter action. 8 minutes left in it. 43-42. Just 2 team fouls on Homestead, 1 on Snider. So very cleanly played third quarter there, Coach. And we're setting up for one of these all-time classics here at Kilmer Court.
Yes, it is. It's looking like last possession. The team that has it at the end. Both teams competing hard. And it's going to be really interesting because now Allie Stevens has gotten involved a little bit. Molly Stock is a little bit more offensive-minded. So Maya Epps was real quiet that quarter, so I look for her to start being a little bit more aggressive as well.
A little communication here with the officials. Not sure what this is about here. I think they're talking about the possession on who should have possession to start this quarter.
Yes.
Well, here we go. Down low, Epps. Good strength that time on Donahue.
Good set, too.
Finishes. 3-point game. Stock comes out with it. Epps. Helsum. Oh, crafty. Nice dribble drive and the finish. Largest lead now for Sparty, out to 5. 7:20 left. Oh, just threw it away. Stevens with the pickoff. Epps will get to it. So does Donahue. It just rips it.
Guess who came up with it, Tim?
Shocking. Went out of bounds, though, off of Epps. It will stay Snider ball. Down by 5. 1 minute into this fourth quarter.
And Snider looks a little out of sorts as far as offense is concerned.
Yeah.
And basically just trying to get what they can get in regards to transition, but they need a good set this time and make sure the right shooter is getting that opportunity.
Ooh! Strong take and finish from Nene. And then a block. Tia Finney with another rejection. It'll stay at that and 3-point ball game. 6:38 left. That one long, couldn't get it to go. Rebound by Parker.
Oh, nice take by CeCe Sims.
She's done it a couple of times here tonight, has CeCe. Ooh, lots of contact. No call, Poole knocked it away. Tried to give that one-arm pass to Sim, still loose. And we got a jump ball. Possession arrow will go to Homestead. Woo! 6:06 left, 1 point game.
I like seeing this, Tim. I like both teams competing.
Yes.
They know that you want to have an opportunity to win the conference, you got to win this game.
Homestead would still have a chance with the loss because they will play Northrop.
Yes.
Who about got to a century mark here tonight in their ball game. As Northrop and Homestead at 6-0, Snider at 5-1. But Snider's lone defeat is against Homestead. Donahue got it somehow to pull, and Snider takes back the lead.
I'll let you take a guess who got that steal.
Jordy Poole and Donahue linking up once again. And a timeout call by Coach Parker. We're going to take a real quick one with them. SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at making big announcements.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better every day after. It's the first day in your new career. Your first pay raise. The 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5:45 left to go in regulation. 1 point ball game. Homestead with the ball. Let's see what, right out of the set. They went for Helsum on the three, but it was blocked by Finney again. She's got at least 5 of them. A good gathered dribble to go strong to the bucket. And Donahue will go to the line.
The foul's going to go against the ladies' Spartans, number 32, Gabby Helsum.
That will send Nene to the charity stripe.
Team third. The line for the Panthers, number 2, Nene Donahue.
Donahue converts on the first. 2 point game. Got them both. Big time free throws from the junior. Epps. Stevens kept it in, but threw it to Parker. Up to Donahue, one touch pass
nice
to Poole.
pass.
Couldn't get it. Tia, stock there. Still loose. We're going to get a jump ball. Oh, wow, they're going to give a timeout to Snider.
Oh.
Looked like it was still loose, but a timeout granted for Snider. I think they only have 2 left, but we're going to step away here real quick. Get SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 50-47 is our score. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me, Tim Atkinson here in the booth. Of course, Thomas Nolan on the camera. Got a good one, 50-47, 5:14 left to go. Summit Athletic Conference play. Donahue. It's going to go to work down that low.
And another nice set play by Coach Starr.
5-point ball game. You got to really give it to Snider, Coach. Looked like Homestead was going to start to take control of the game. Yes. They got up by 6-7 points. Now they have just straight answered on their run. They're up 5.
Well, I would imagine that Coach Tharp challenged them in the timeout and said, look, this is an opportunity. You cannot let an opportunity, especially at home in the conference. You cannot lose games at home if you're going to try and win the conference.
Here at Kilmer Court. It's been good to Snider over the years. It's had some instant classics, no doubt about it. Here is Epps. Rouse. Stevens. Epps. Stock. Good set. 2-dribble pull-up. Back rim, no good. It was there, though. I think Coach Parker wanted Stock to rise up for that 3. Another steal from Emma Rouse. Can she finish with the left again? She does. The junior, the unsung player here for Sparty tonight. She's got 14. And right back comes Nene. 5-point game, 4:05.
There's that press.
Stock. That one wide right. Rebound. Roust. Stevens. Set triple.
That's going in. That's going in.
About 2 feet behind the 3-point line. Nothing but the bottom for Stevens. She has 10, 7? I haven't marked it up yet. Is it 7 or 10?
8, 10.
10. Parker. So just 4 behind the leading scorer and Emma Roust. I wonder how many steals Emma has as well.
Yes.
It's been several. Donahue.
And Emma's done a tremendous job on Jordan Poole tonight. I mean, she's made Jordan work for everything.
Yeah, 15 points for Poole. There's too much traffic down there. That's going to be a jump ball. Stay at that end, but right there, you just back that dribble out and reverse it. Here will be Donahue. They're going to box on this inbound play. Pop out Poole. Now out CC Sims. Donahue. Ooh, somehow found a crease. Couldn't get it. Roust to Epps. Epps. Ooh. And that was because of Tia Finizzi and her length.
Yes.
Poole thought about the 3 instead. Goes with her floater. Bucket for Poole. Stop. Oh, one more pass here to Epps. 3 ball, Maya Epps. Back rim, no good. Donahue knocked it away. It'll stay at that end with Sparty. Woo, 2:35. 4-point game.
I've seen this set. Is Allie Stevens going to screen up and then come off the double? Oh, Molly Stock this time came off the double. That's her shot.
Woo! Molly Stock, just a matter of time, folks.
Man, what a game.
What a game. And the overplay from Epps is going to get hit with the personal. Just the 4th team foul on Homestead. 56-55, Snider on top. 2:15 left to go. Poole. Good cut.
I had 2 people open. They couldn't decide who was going to try and catch it, and it went out of bounds.
Most coaches are complaining they can't get one player to cut weak side. They had 2 of them that saw it. Here's Stock. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left in the Summit Athletic Conference matchup between the 6-0 Homestead Spartans and the 5-1 Snider Panthers. And we're going to get a timeout called by Coach Rod Parker. We're going to step away with him right here live at SummitCitySports.com.
area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:52 left to go in regulation. Got a good one. Snider and Homestead top of the heap here, along with Northrop of the SAC Conference play. As we wind down, there's 2 weeks left here for the girls. Sectional play just coming the beginning of next month. Goes so quickly.
Yes.
So 150 out of the timeout called by Coach Rod Parker. Baseline, had it knocked away, and that does go off of Allie Stevens.
A lot of motion and a lot of misdirection that particular set. Allie Stevens came off the screen wide open, just the pass just a little too far for her.
1.5. Oh, that's going to be an offensive foul.
Oh, he didn't call it. Oh, he did call it. Okay.
The opposite. It's the right call, in my opinion. The right foot was too far out from her width of her shoulder base, which is really the rule of thumb. I understand the crowd being upset.
You know, the crowd is just like we are, Tim. They're counting possessions. They know that the last possession is going to win this game.
Right. And it's only going to get more intense here, folks, as the 120 goes along. Couple of cheering Snider fans behind us, as you can hear. So 121, 56, 55. Stevens. Rouse. Swatted! And Finnessy kept it in. Oh, but kept it. No. Back rim. Oh, that would have been a deafening silence if Stevens could have hit that. Great hustle by the freshman. Oh, my goodness. That was ball. That will be Epps' third for the freshman. Held in check scoring here tonight with just the 8 points. But Emma Rouse has stepped up big time for Coach Rod Parker with the 14 points, handful of steals, and has been tremendous defensively, as Coach has mentioned, on Jordy Poole, one of the top players in the junior class. Parker. Poole. Tennessee. No shot clock in the state of Indiana. No need to rush. And they're going to get a foul on the floor.
Snider still got fouls to give. Both teams still have fouls to give, so you can play a little more aggressive.
And we're going to get a whistle. I believe this is going to go on Stevens. It will. Yeah, a little tight right now. 37.6 seconds left. Snider.
That was a little home cooking. That looks like some home cooking right there. And we'll see what happens.
Got to hit the free throws. Rolls the first one in. 2-point game. This is a big one here to make it a 3-point game. 37 seconds. Donahue. Off right. Oh, Sims. Put back. Oh, missed it. That would have been huge.
Would have been better off to bring it out, Tim, and run that clock.
Epps all the way. Donahue knocked it away. Oh, got it back. Did Rouse. And then found Evie Bottoms for the bucket. We're tied. 17 seconds. And we got a timeout called by Coach Starp to try to settle it. One timeout remaining. Don't go anywhere. Summit Athletic Conference title in the balance right here live at SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Area sports looked a lot different back in 1952 when Jim Kelly opened his first dealership in Fort Wayne. 70 years later, that original dealership has grown into the Kelly Automotive Group with 14 brands in 3 locations, including our new Fort Wayne Auto Mall and Kelly Chevrolet on Lima Road. Fort Wayne continues to support our local teams and businesses. Thank you for 70 years. We could have never done it without you. Visit us today at drivekelly.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com. Instant classic here at Kilmer Court. Got an outstanding ball game right here between the Homestead Spartans and the Snider Panthers. 16 seconds. All that is left to decide in regulation who will move on. Here we go.
And I'm thinking that Snider's going to go a 1-4 low or set a high ball screen for Jordan Poole to work off that. We'll see.
Poole. Off glass, no. 5 seconds down here with the board. Still no. Lots of contact, letting them play. Overtime, folks.
Oh.
Overtime. 57-57. Let's take a short break and set up for this OT right here live at SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at making big announcements.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
The goal isn't graduation day. It's a better everyday after. It's the first day in your new career, your first pay raise, the 5th day of that week-long vacation. It's the first paid holiday home with your family, or the day of your last car loan payment, much sooner than you thought. At Ivy Tech Community College, we don't just care about your degree, we care about your life. Let's get started at ivytech.edu.
Welcome back. 57-57. Thomas Nolan on the camera. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me. Tim Atkinson here in the booth. Game 1 of our doubleheader. And why not a little free time here? Entertainment value at its finest at Kilmer Court, Homestead, and Snider. This will go to determine a long, long way on who comes out SAC champs. Northrop has moved to 7-0. Homestead looking to move to 7-0. And Snider looking to move to 6-1. It will be Snider possession to start it. 17 fouls on Homestead, so Snider is in the bonus. Poole. Donahue.
She's wide open again. Same set they ran earlier.
Now back to Nene. What about Rouse, who's had a tremendous game for Homestead. Spin move from Donahue, a little off balance, is going to get a foul. A little bailout, really. She was a little out of control.
That'll be her 4th.
And that's Molly Stock's 4th foul, so a big call. 1-1 here for Nene. Remember, end of regulation. She went 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Sims got the board. The putback was just too strong, or that would have sealed it with like 3-4 seconds left.
Yes.
Donahue, back rim, no good. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Parker. Epps got her hand in there, and that's going to be a jump ball. Great job by Epps So it will go to Homestead on the possession arrow. Stevens. And that's going to be a foul. She's going to go to the line to shoot a pair to try to take the lead. A foul on Sims. .315. Stevens. Back rim, no good. We're going to stay in a tie game here. 58s. 3-10. That's going to be a foul on the dribble drive from Rouse. That's just her second foul. Team's ninth. One away from the double. 3:10 remaining. Poole to the line this time. Can't get it in front of the one-to-one. And out of bounds, it will go to Homestead. Missed opportunity there for Snider. Stays 58s. Excuse me. What an outstanding ball game we've seen here tonight. The crowd has been tremendous. They've been electric. This is what Indiana High School basketball is all about. You have both cheerleading corps and the band here for Snider. Epps swatted, but a foul. I think they're going to get that on Parker on the outside closest to our angle. It looked like Finney was clean, and yep, that's the call.
Yeah, it is.
No good call there. We'll send Epps to the line. The freshman. Ooh, halfway down, rimmed out on her. Now she's played some high level AAU in her young career. There's nothing quite like this atmosphere. And does get 1 of 2 to get a lead for Sparty. Poole, 2:47 left. Poole. Down low to Donahue. The dime.
Man, what a pass.
Does everything so. Donahue timed it perfectly and then just flipped it up. Poole. A little heavy. Parker. She's been a calming presence here.
Yes.
She's had great minutes. Call set, does Coach Stark. Gives space for, beautifully done. Wow. Tremendous set and the finish. Listen to the crowd.
Jordan Poole just doing what she does. Well, it all started from Nene Donahue on the defensive end, diving for the loose ball, getting the possession for the Panthers, and obviously Jordan Poole took over from there.
30-second timeout, so we're going to stay right here. But I'm telling you what, this is tremendous stuff. But what a tremendous start here. Let's see here. Yeah, unfortunately, we hit the boys on YouTube, so this game is on the boys. We'll get that switched and flipped around for everybody. As Mama Jordan let us know. Hold on one second.
Jessica.
.148. Here we go. Whew. You can just feel the intensity here in the gymnasium. Ooh, tough catch for Stevens. Went for the dribble drive. Sims just stood strong. Poole. I'd like to see Rouse back off that a little bit.
She's going to shoot that.
Oh, Kyra Parker for 3.
Wow. What a shot.
Oh, my goodness, the sophomore. Rouse into the body of Finney, and that's going to be a foul.
Woo.
That's what it's all about, unsung heroes.
Yes.
Kyra Parker's had great minutes. And it will send Rouse to the line, though. They can cut into the 6-point deficit.
Excuse me, team 7.
1 minute left. Rouse.
You know, one of the things, Tim, that Snider needs to understand is what Homestead needs coming down every time down the floor. And I've always been a big proponent. If a team needs a 3 and you have an opportunity to foul them and make them take it out of bounds, I would sure do that. That's something to think about moving forward.
Absolutely. 65-61. So 17 fouls on Snider, 9 against Homestead. That was a good hedge by Stevens that led to the jump ball. Great job by Allie Stevens to jump that dribble. But it will be possession arrow with Snider.
And as a coach, you would hope that teams have seen this high ball screen over and over, and you wouldn't have to call a timeout to tell them to jump that screen. And they did a tremendous job, Allie Stevens, that time.
Scrambling D, 45 seconds. You got to gamble. You got to gamble here. 45 seconds, 40 seconds. Sims through the hands of Parker, but Donahue's there. 33 seconds. Uh-oh. Woo! Just got it to Poole. Playing keep away. You got a foul or you got to steal. And the foul on Stock, and that's going to be her 5th. 5th personal foul on Stock. She'll foul out. Double bonus time. So really, if you look at it, free throws will win you the game here. If you're Snider, you're in control. Got it. Second attempt forthcoming. 26.8 left. Back rim, no good. Oh, she got a piece of it too. Here comes Stevens. 3 ball. That one was just too quick there. 19 seconds left. And Coach Parker wants a timeout. So right here, Coach, thoughts? You're down 5, 19.8 seconds left for Homestead. What's he talking about in the huddle?
Well, I think at this point, the first thing you're trying to do is get a 5-second call on the defensive end. If you can get a 5-second call, that's great. If not, you got to foul right away. Again, you can't pick and choose. So usually you want to foul the worst free throw shooter if possible. But at this point, you have to foul the first person who gets the ball and give yourself an opportunity to get a 3-pointer coming back down.
I mean, what a tremendous game this has been. I mean, when you look at it, both ends, both sides of the ball. Coach Parker's going to look back at some certain things, but so will Coach Starp on, hey, we should have been more in front. And, Homestead in that third, it got out to, a 7-point lead or so, and Snider answered right away and hasn't looked back.
You can't say enough about the job that Emma Royce has done on both ends of the floor, getting double-figure scoring and just having to be a pest for Jordan Poole all night. And then what about Sierra Sims and what she's done as well?
And 66-61 is our score. We got 19.8 left. Sims, and that will seal it. CC Sims hits the layup. 68-61. Roused. Stevens. And that's going to be a foul. 3.8 left. Writing on the wall, though, here, Coach.
Yes.
What a win for Snider. I'm telling you what, it's been a tremendous ball game. Donahue's going to finish with 21, it looks like. Poole with 17, Sims with 18. Woo. Leading scorer for Homestead looks like Emma Rouse with the 16. She's been tremendous. So right now, Northrop is going to be in the driving seat after this, the only undefeated team in the SAC. Well, that doesn't matter right now. Congratulations to the Snider Panthers. They win it. 68-62. Parkview Sports Medicine Player of the Game. We're going to give it to Nene Donahue with the defensive skills, output, and the 21 points.
Yes.
Congratulations to Snider. So, Coach, they got a chance now for the SAC. How we could have a three-way tie depending what happens with Homestead and Northrop in a couple of weeks. But what a ball game and what a tremendous answer for Snider in that second half.
No doubt. And then this will sting a little bit for Homestead, but again, it doesn't take them out of contention for the SAC title. Snider had to win this game, and again, you have to win your home games if you want to have an opportunity to win the conference, and Snider did just that tonight. So tremendous job by both teams. Snider just had a little bit of an edge. CC Sims, you can't say enough about her what she did tonight, as well as a huge three-pointer by Kyra Parker late in the game.
Yeah, that was a big-time three-pointer from the sophomore. So we're going to go ahead and sign off. We still got one more game here, folks. The boys are coming up next. We're going to go ahead and sign off for now and be back here in about 25 minutes. Until then, for Thomas Nolan, Coach Keith Edmonds, I am Tim Atkinson. You've been watching Indiana High School basketball from SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.